It's beautiful, it's compelling, it's action, and it's exactly what we need as a family during the holidays.
How has your cultural upbringing continued to shape you and guide you as a Latina in Hollywood?
It's who I am. It's hard to describe because it's in the way that I conduct myself. I think it's how can't fake things and how I'm very honest. You know, I was raised by honest people.
Zoe brings a mind and a heart that are so emotionally present that almost Neytiri has evolved in my mind to be more Zoe-like in that she doesn't have a filter. When she feels something, she says it. And if she's got a problem, she's gonna let you know.
You're one of the few Latinas in space leading major sci-fi franchises in Hollywood. When you step back and see that legacy forming, what does that mean to you?
It means that we're finally like on a path when it comes to science fiction, when it comes to Latinos in art and cinema. The expansion of us, being creatives and being a part of the telling of great stories means that one day we won't have to always say that we are Latinos. You understand?
Absolutely.
Because it's not that I don't like to say that I'm Latina. It's just that has to be earned. Because what I am is a gift.
Yes.
And we have to get there. I just met you. It's like we have to get there. I don't have to say that I'm Latina in space. I just want to say that if I'm right for the part, if I am delivering this character in the way that you had envisioned, then please give me the part. But don't give me the part because you have space for a Latino in space. You know what I mean?
Yes, you are Neytiri.
Exactly. So I feel very humbled that I've worked with filmmakers that saw me before they saw my culture, before they saw the color of my skin or even my gender, and I just wanna continue opening those doors for those kinds of storytellers that are the enablers of and very much colorblind when they're casting. I would love for one day Latinos not to have to be so political in their artistic conversations about their art, because I love talking about my process.
Yeah.
But when it comes to social justice and social politics, like I'm not the gatekeeper. I feel like the gatekeepers should be the ones answering that question about Latinos in space.
These films are made without any generative AI on the backs
Correct.
of hundreds of talented artists and craftspeople
Right.
and performers. But we're at a really interesting time where it's almost like generative AI is knocking at the door of these big budget spectacle films. And aside from the labor concerns, there are a lot of, let's say, environmental concerns with the amount of energy it uses, its water. Do you think that moving forward, big budget spectacle films will have to come at the cost of the environment?
It's an interesting thought. I think that the amount of energy that's being consumed by AI being broadly applied in all businesses and in students in college and just people using it for just everything is going to be a major environmental concern. And that's something that we need to look at very carefully. I suspect that the entertainment industry is a very, very tiny portion of that, but that doesn't get us off the hook. You know, you're raising an issue that's an overall ethical problem, and it's maybe even an existential problem to the extent that climate could really sort of take down civilization over the next 100 years or so. That needs to be addressed. I'm more concerned right now with the ethical guidelines around generative AI being used in Hollywood to replace actors, to replace writers, to replace artists, and that's where we really need some strong guardrails.
Familia Mitú, you need to see Avatar Fire and Ash on the big screen in theaters December 19th.
Yes.